Hello and welcome back to our channel. Have you ever heard that we only use 10% of our brain? It's a popular saying, but it's actually a complete myth. The truth is, our brain is working tirelessly around the clock, even when we're deep in sleep. The real mystery isn't how much of our brain we use, but how it all works together. How do billions of neurons across different regions collaborate to create our thoughts, feelings, and consciousness? What's even more mind-boggling is that neurons, the cells we think of as the brain's superstars, only make up about 10% of our brain cells. The other 90% are glial cells, and scientists are still uncovering the full extent of their functions. So, it's not that we only use 10% of our brain. It's more like we only understand about 10% of how this incredible organ truly operates. Now, let us talk about something that sounds like it is straight out of a science fiction movie. The brain eating itself. It's a process called autophagy, and it can happen when you're starving. When the body is deprived of nutrients for too long, your brain cells can start to digest their own less essential parts to generate energy and survive. This self-preservation mechanism releases fatty acids, which in turn activate proteins linked to hunger. This is what triggers those overwhelming, intense cravings you feel after a period of extreme fasting. It's your brain screaming for fuel. This often leads to binge eating, and ironically, can cause you to gain even more weight than you lost. It is a powerful reminder that extreme dieting methods can be counterproductive and even harmful to your brain and overall health. So, let's be kind to our bodies and our brains by nourishing them properly. The human body is full of strange and wonderful quirks. Let's start with fingerprints. You already know that no two are alike, but did you know that even identical twins have unique prints? These intricate patterns form in the womb during the first 3 months of pregnancy. While we often associate them with identification, their true purpose is still debated. Some scientists believe they help to keep our hands dry, protect the delicate skin on our fingertips, or even enhance our sense of touch, allowing us to feel finer textures. Have you ever heard an older relative say they can feel a storm coming in their joints? Well, they might be right. It's not magic. It's physics! When the atmospheric pressure drops, which often happens before it rains, the tissues in our bodies can expand slightly. For people with sensitive joints, this expansion can increase pressure within the joint capsule, leading to aches and pains. So, your grandpa's knee might just be a more reliable weather forecast than the one on your phone. Our eyes are not just windows to the soul. They're also mirrors of our body's state. When you're in extremely cold conditions, the blood vessels in your eyes can constrict to conserve heat and energy for your vital organs. In rare cases, this can lead to temporary blindness. On a more romantic note, have you ever noticed your pupils getting bigger? This happens not just in low light, but also when you see someone or something you find attractive or exciting. Even looking at a beautiful painting or a stunning landscape can cause your pupils to dilate, showing your genuine appreciation and engagement. Now, for a truly mind-bending idea, can your heart predict the future? Some fascinating research suggests it might. Studies have shown that a person's heart rate can actually increase a few seconds. Before asterisk, they are shown an emotionally charged or surprising image. This happens before the brain consciously registers the stimulus. It's as if the heart has a subtle, intuitive sense, picking up on cues that our conscious mind hasn't processed yet. It's a profound reminder of the deep connection between our heart and our brain. And what about the sense of smell? It's often called our most nostalgic sense, and for good reason. A particular scent like freshly baked bread, rain on hot asphalt, or a specific perfume can instantly transport you back in time, unlocking vivid memories and emotions you thought were long forgotten. This is because the olfactory bulb, which processes smells, has direct connections to the amygdala and hippocampus, the brain regions responsible for emotion and memory. Your sense of smell isn't just a sense. It's a time machine. Let's dive into some more rapid-fire facts that showcase just how amazing the human body is. Did you know the cornea, the clear front part of your eye, has no blood supply? It gets its oxygen directly from the air. And while we're on the topic of body parts, you are born with about 300 bones, but by the time you're an adult, you only have 206. This is because many smaller bones fuse together as you grow. Here is another one. Your heart is so powerful it can continue to beat outside the body as long as it has a supply of oxygen. Have you ever wondered why you feel taller in the morning? It's because the cartilage discs in your spine decompress and rehydrate while you sleep, adding a little extra height. But don't get too used to it. Gravity will squish you back down throughout the day. Speaking of vital organs, the brain can survive for about 5 to 10 minutes without oxygen before permanent damage occurs. And the network that supplies that oxygen is vast. If you were to lay out all the blood vessels in an adult's body, and they would stretch for about 160,000 kilometers, that's enough to circle the Earth 4 times. Let's get into some of the stranger facts. When you blush, it's not just your cheeks that turn red. The lining of your stomach also blushes right along with you. And have you ever noticed how little babies blink? A newborn blinks only about once or twice a minute, while adults blink around 10 times. Nobody is quite sure why. We're also walking ecosystems. The human body carries around 1.8 kilograms of bacteria, most of which are beneficial and essential for our health. Over an average lifetime, your heart will pump an astonishing 182 million liters of blood. That's enough to fill about 73 Olympic-sized swimming pools. And while many parts of our bodies stop growing, your ears and nose never get the memo. They continue to grow throughout your entire life, which is why older people often have larger ears and noses. Finally, right now, as you are awake and watching this, your brain is generating enough electricity to power a small light bulb. You are literally a powerhouse of energy and potential. From a brain that can digest itself to a heart that might sense the future, the human body is truly a micro-universe, teeming with wonders and mysteries that science has yet to fully unravel. By taking the time to understand these incredible mechanisms, we can learn to live more mindfully, care for ourselves more deeply, and truly appreciate the precious gift of health. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey of discovery. Wishing you a peaceful and joyful weekend. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next one.